Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? It is Vince here, and I'm actually driving and commentating at the same time, so I guess it's not a pretty good thing for me to do, but it's one of the few opportunities that I'm going to have to make when I'm trying to commentate stuff, because I don't think I will be able to commentate anywhere else, such as work or home or any other place to meet when it's mandatory. So I guess you could hear the background of some engine sort of roaring. But anyways, as you may have noticed, I have just finished Pokemon Reborn Let's Play, and honestly it's been an experience. I love the gameplay, I love the story, and it's a Pokemon game. Like, what's not to love? But anyways, yeah, this is one of those RPG Maker games that I was thinking of downloading, but I was like on the fence, saying should I download this or not. And based on those YouTube videos that I seen from other people who played this game, they made it seem like it's pretty hard, and they had to spend like extra episodes just to take down what's blocking their way. Kind of like gym battles or important battles like Team Meteor and the other NPC characters that feels like it's important, kind of like rivals and stuff. So I was like, oh, that must be pretty interesting. This must be a pretty hard game that people are struggling. And I finally decided around late August that I was like, oh, episode 18 was just released. I said, why not? Let's play it. And so I finally downloaded Pokemon Reborn, and nothing has drastically changed on the updates and stuff. I mean, the mapping is almost the same as the previous version, so I didn't have to like familiarize myself any further. So I knew exactly where to go. Maybe I should have changed my playlist to erase the word blind playthrough, because it's probably not so much of a blind playthrough if I knew exactly what I was going to do. And I was mostly over exaggerating myself, thinking, oh, I might be stuck on this certain area, so I might have been spending more time on this particular obstacle. Well, it turns out it wasn't terribly hard, like in terms of puzzle and major battles. Like, yes, it was pretty hard. It might involve some RNG, or it might involve some of my thinking, and eventually I carried through. Like, I didn't have to do all of the stuff, such as EV training to get the ideal stat, but it helps a lot. And the difference between improperly EV training my Pokemon to having 252 4 on a certain Pokemon, or maybe like 176, 100, etc., is that it improves the ability for me to tank some hits, and it helps me improve my ability to deal more damage or outspeed a certain Pokemon, which I did hear that almost all of the AI Pokemon and trainers that they have are EV trained, fully EV trained. So it was no wonder why I took a lot of damage in the beginning of the game. It's like almost reaching 2 or 3 hit KO range. And I'm still sick at the moment. I just got my voice back, but the one thing that hasn't been fixed yet still is a sore throat. And not only that, I'm going to have to spit as often too, which I don't like to spit stuff, but it's just when you're forced out from your lungs, then I have to take it out. And don't even think about swallowing it back in, because it sure would have looked nasty. So yeah, I mean, overall it was a pretty pleasant experience. As for what's going to be next, I'm not too sure, because it's not something I'll be able to guarantee doing without being interrupted by work-related stuff. that will pretty much push my hobbies further back, because I have to meet with those demands. And if I don't meet with those demands, then there's gonna be consequences, which I don't know exactly which consequences are there, but there's gonna be one. And most likely it's not gonna be something that you'll like if they try to track down or go after the things that you care the most. So that's why I haven't been playing as much. And for the days that I've been playing, I have to compromise my sleep time, so I'm pretty much in a lose-lose situation here. But yeah, it's just something for me to figure it out. And there's some stuff that I still wanted to do things despite the risk, and I know that I'll pay the price for it. So what goes around comes around. I still have Bloons Monkey City Flash. I might do some tile spamming just for the heck of it. Probably fitting to take on the snow tiles, because we're almost in the winter season. So I have plenty of snow tiles left in the second city. Maybe I'll record like 5 tiles per video like I did back like last year or a couple months ago when I did my Around the City series. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Or maybe if I'm feeling brave, I could go my way towards getting another RPG Maker game. I already got Rejuvenation, I already got Reborn. I heard there's like Desolation, which I have not watched people's playthroughs, so it's gonna be a surprise for me. And there might be a couple more other RPG Maker games out there that I don't know what the title is. And I also seen another RPG Maker game of another Rejuvenation game, but it's a short side story. Has to do with Kata and Talia, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, it is. It's Where Love Lies. Yep. Shoot, that title, Where Love Lies, is kind of like DJ. Well, not DJ. It's kind of like Khalid's song. It coincidentally happens to be the same title as if it was from the RPG Maker game. Pretty crazy. No, but seriously though, I should really recover fast so I can continue what I enjoy doing. Well, actually, I still can. It's just it doesn't look good when I'm coughing and stuff, because I'm gonna be labeled contagious, and then other people get sick as well, and they can't do their own thing because I pass it on to them, so they'll be held to pay. So yeah, I guess that's it about my reflections and other stuff. I've been didn't realize I've been rambling until this part, but I gotta find something to talk about here, because I haven't been commentating for, I guess, several months, because I kept myself quiet. Just want to record on the focusing on the screen and get it over with. Just put in some random video game music, and as always has been since 2016. That's when shit, I can't even find the words. That's when I started doing those things, and it worked out for me instead of commentating. Anyways, I am almost reaching my workplace at this late of night. I already took my break, so all I have to do left is to lock the door and settle. I don't know if you consider the word settle. What it means is like closing out. I guess that's another word for settle, is closing out. You just have to clean up your credit card invoices and cash. So gotta do that on 2 places, and then I can enjoy the rest of my night until my body doesn't take it anymore. So yes, once again, that's it for my commentary. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and as always, have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.